Gotta get in that comfortability now. Parrying that thing. You know. Alright, then you're fucking crap and wrestling in, knee. We're not gonna go for the choke. Get to your control. Head push takedown, knee on belly. And the idea is that you're gonna move off it and hit. So it's kind of like almost like a little bit of rotational feeling. I'm not trying to like bury it down. Alright, so she's throwing that cross. It's like boom. Right. I'm adding a little bit of almost like a hook action, like I'm coming around the corner, but it's really just kind of just jam the jab in her face. She throws across, boom. Just a nice little pop. I can stay right at my feet. Just hit a nice stepping jab, okay? But we're gonna enter in off this in a second. So why don't you guys throw? She throws across, parry, and add a little bit of like a hop. She's going to try to legit like punch me, but not trying to fucking knock me out, okay? So all she gotta do is she gotta throw the cross. She gotta punch me. All right? Good, she's punched me. Now I'm gonna work on just defending that cross. All right, I wanna find my entrance, all right? So start a little blitz rounds, but just finding your entrance. If you guys don't put boxing gloves on, if you have enough control that you know, gotcha. You know what I mean? Or Ray's smart, right? She knew it. If you want to put that hand up there, that's a good way of defending it. So I throw that boom, boom. I'm gonna hit her in her face, so do it to me. I'm gonna throw the cross. I'm gonna just protect myself there. I'm not trying to necessarily reach out like a mitt. I'm just, you know, I'm kind of hiding behind it a little bit. Yeah, fuck, all right. You know, well, slipped off, perfect. Does that make sense? So I get a little idea of almost like Philly shell defense on the false side. Now we're gonna go for an underhook. So why I wanted you to shift, so throw across, boom, boom. See how I'm shifting my angle a little bit here? After I throw my jab, I'm just gonna collapse in, like almost like a windshield wiper down, and then take a hard step forward and connect. All right, so I'm connecting my underhook, but really most importantly, I'm connecting with my forearm right about her neck level, and I'm opening up a lot of space at the hip. All right, and this is what I want to do with my first knee, boom. All right, so we can come in, skip, boom, boom. I'm just here, full knee. All right, a little pop, slide, knee. All right, so after I skip, my jab, finding my pathway in. It's almost like I'm covering up, like we would call like a frame 4. And this hand, or we're pummeling, if we're pummeling in, if you guys ever learned pummeling from me, what I'd say first, like hand the chest, windshield wiper down, switch sides, boom. Hand the chest, windshield wiper down, switch sides. Same thing's happening here off my jab. Boom, hand the chest, windshield wipering down. Now I'm just taking a step in, capturing that underhook, framing off, opens that nice knee. Boom. So what you're trying to find is after boom, awesome, boom. If my hand is here, I should come underneath. But I'm not trying to like grip this. Once I come through, it almost like straightens out back to a frame. So it's like I'm almost in my stance, or almost like in a fence position. But here I'm using that structure to keep her away from me. So she tries to take me down. It's very easy. I also have this elbow to manipulate. At any time I have knees, grab the head and knee it. So it's just giving me that baseline structure. If you thought, if we were like on bottom side control, so take top side control. I'm in that structure again. This is my escaping structure where I can frame off her hips, get back to a position to work. This is almost very similar concept here. Basic cross body to a certain degree. But now my frame is an attacking frame where I can knee, break, choke, take down. So it's like it all kind of starts from like almost like a simple tempo that we're used to. You're throwing that cross, moving around, you know, boom, trying to find my entrance. Boom, got it. Now I'm gonna rush in. And I get to my knee. Boom. Alright. So now I'll just try the same exact thing. Boom. Maybe I connect once, but I don't get it. And then boom. Alright. If you notice, what I'm really gonna have to focus on is that I'm committing on my entry. If I throw my jab, boom, I'm coming in. If I don't feel I have good space yet, I may have a couple walks and then I'm gonna get it. And I have to work for it, okay? It's not gonna come right off the bat. We're using this structure. Gotta keep defensive. come in. So same exact thing, boom, crack, enter in knee, knee. When I go to the choke, I'm gonna take my glove off so you can see it better. The hand, you can do it with the glove, but you'll see better with the hand position. So, it'll be better coming off over here. So once this is coming through, thing is I'm driving, almost like driving, reaching, and then this hand, my thumb is a blade that hooks right underneath her chin, and I try to stuff my elbows far away through. This space right here, it's almost like I'm trying to open up, and this space I'm gonna capture and reset right here. I'm gonna keep, almost like I'm throwing, it's almost like I'm throwing like a body shot, boom. All right, so when I come over here, I come through, I throw that rip in space, and I stop her shoulder right there. Now my other hand folds on top, and I'm not gonna set it on yet. You see my hand's a blade right underneath her neck right now, and her neck is pretty in a bad position. And now I just turn my forearms and turn underneath her jawline. I connect, and then I'm being slow, right? And then I'm gonna slowly squeeze the other. And so it's a pain compliance, it's break, it's blood, it's hell all in kind of one. One, boom, underneath, hit, drive through, make my blade pop, and then just get right on top of it, and then it's like almost like riding a motorbike. And just rides through. Hello.
Hi.
Boom. Knee comes through. See, I'm punching the blade beneath his neck. Pop the shoulder. Ride it almost like I was grabbing his chin, but I'm not. Foot on top. It was really important. I had to keep my chest on top of him. If I take my chest out, they go, that was cute. So I have to keep on top of him. Like almost like I'm hunkering down, and then everything comes together.
Yeah, it does not take much.
So the idea that we're playing with right now is that we just got taken down, and then she is like gonna beat the fuck out of me on the ground. Like it's hammers, knees, whatever, or you know, punches are coming at me. And the idea of playing a very like structured or technical escape in BJJ kind of goes out the window. So this kind of actually uses some really good BJJ principles with some wrestling involved. Started off like Fabiano Tello started doing it. I really liked it a lot. So it all kind of follows the escape patterns of normal that I'm trying to get on my hip. And I use like a knee, like I'm trying to get my elbows to my knees. And at the same time, I think about throwing like a little bit of a left hook behind her knee, and then I try to capture with my right hand. So I'm gonna go bump, and I'll capture her right, your instep? What do they call it? Yeah, her instep, not her kill, her instep with the back, with my C grip. Almost like I'm trying to make a shelf with her elbow and my forearm. I'm trying to be very quick. I don't want to stay there and get fucking punched in the face, but I'm now just kind of turning around, changing the direction now. And a lot of my knee on belly escapes or like all come off that basic idea. If I can turn in and get your weight a little bit, and I can get a hold of this leg, even my thumb underneath, I can get behind it. I start like almost like I'm gonna go belly down. I get my hips on top of you. I can start fighting out however I want. If you guys roll with me enough, you know I like to focus on using the legs to get out. This is another one. The other options I just don't like for knee on belly. They don't get me out. The old school shrimp, you know, get your guard back, all that shit. If anybody's had really good knee on belly, it just doesn't work for me. So my only option I find any success with is if I can get them off my knee, I just try to find a rudder. Maybe stupid principles like that, just kind of get you off and get hold of your ankle. I can dump you off. If it's a heavier person, it's more like a bump, and I get my hand here. I'm just fighting to get my knees on top. Are you gonna take some shots probably on this MMA and take some shots on the way up? Probably, you know, some swatting your head. Yeah, but it's better than me. I didn't back end punch. If there's many different points of contact. I use a knee on belly, almost as a submission, by putting the tip of my knee down, pulling everything up, pulling her head down, and it just like cracks her stunner, very aggressive. Other knee on belly is a very controlling way. I'm trying to control her, like her floating ribs or her like the abdomen, where I kind of have a control point. I'm being nice by putting my foot down here, but it gives me a strong shot to the head. All right. Other knee on belly is be very tight, where I'm like actually like wrapping her waist, wrapping her hips, kind of settling back, giving some kind of control. The knee on belly we're kind of playing with right now is this if my foot is dominating, boom, boom, boom. boom. What's really characteristic of it is like one knee is down. I'm not trying to put, oh. Other foot is back, and then this foot is up. So my control point is in her. My pivot point with this knee is her. So that's the, you know, if I put my knee on the ground, that's what I'm doing. We'll do this side. I put my foot on the ground when I'm doing her, I'm alleviating a lot of pressure. If I go on her hips, a little safe for her. If I take the foot out, it becomes much more pressure. If I did that to her center line, she'd have a hard time. But this is, I'm adding pressure, and then if I was have my hand off the ground, you'd be in here, and very much
just digging.
And just digging. It's very, if you got a person who knows how to stick a knee on belly, boom, crack, flow through, knee, knee, okay? When I go right for the choke, boom, I hit the choke, I'm gonna reset, step, push, knee on belly, okay? She now does the escape. Bumps. We'll work on that, yep. And then get back to get on top, okay?
Okay.
Cool, I see you really quick. Let's finish, let me do it really quick, too. Let's come up, attack at the hip, lash right in here, and just throw a couple shots in, okay? Cool, one more time. So just across, boom, enter, choke, take down, knee on belly, make that faster. I know, there we go. Steer it. Good, I turn it up, she comes in, throw some shots in. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. Got it? Let's go.